This is the three-time Impact Wrestling X Division champion, the newest member of Bullet Club. I am the inevitable Ace Austin. And right now I want you to check out something on YouTube for me. If you're looking for some wrestling content on YouTube, go ahead and head over to the NatioNetwork. Alright, they got some old school, they got some new school, and I'm willing to bet, chances are, they've got something that you'll like. And that is inevitable.
Good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome to ROH here on the Nation Network. This is Death Before Dishonor. Tonight, we've got almost as many question marks as we do matches, including our main event. The heavyweight champion has turned away every open door challenge placed in front of him. Tonight, we don't have a number one contender. Once again, he opens the door. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to kick the action off tonight. The tag team titles on the line. It's going to be a tremendous opening match. It's going to be a tremendous night of wrestling here. This is the ROH Ring of Honor. We talked about the question marks. We've got a triple threat match in the women's division to crown a number one contender. We know who two of them are. We don't know the third.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 455 pounds.
We're taking a look at a couple of guys who used to call this place home, now making the majority of their time spent over at Impact Wrestling, even calling themselves Honor No More. How much more disrespectful can they possibly be walking here into a place where we consider it to be the holy grail of professional wrestling, Ring of Honor, and more importantly, Death Before Dishonor. They're here for the tag team gold, and they would love nothing more than to take those ROH tag team titles back with them to Impact Wrestling. Say what you will about the tag team champions. They spend equal amounts of time right here in the ROH. They earned those tag team titles, whereas these two turned their back on the organization when the going got tough. Here come the tag team champions right now, one of the hottest tag teams, if not the hottest tag team in pro wrestling today.
A combined weight of 524 pounds. They are the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions.
Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler, they are the tag team champions here at ROH. Top contenders in the AEW and pretty much any organization they step foot in right now. They are the hottest tag team in wrestling today for my money. That all said, we're talking about OGK. There's a reason. All right, yes, they had a history here, a very long, illustrious history here in Ring of Honor. They were members of the Kingdom. They were tag team champions in the past here in Ring of Honor, to take nothing away from them. These four men standing across from one another for the first time since becoming the ROH Tag Team Champions. We talked about question marks later tonight. Toni Storm had no official challenger for tonight, but she says she is defending the Ladies Women of Honor Championship here, and she is a hand-picked opponent. A lot of times you would think that a champion picking their own opponent might be making an easy night at the office, but knowing Toni Storm, I somehow don't think that's going to be the case. Dax Harwood now going to work on Taven. Make a wish. And now Taven firing back. Crowd not exactly happy about the turn of events. They're not going to find too many fans here in Ring of Honor the way they went. To say that they are going to have a hard time finding fans would be a major understatement. And now Dax firing back. Drops him with a DDT, and now Kanellis is out. Oh, what a clothesline! Spun him around in midair. That's the kind that'll do damage to you. That's not a clothesline, that's a lariat. Nice drop down, comes back out front. The two men collide, and neither gets the advantage in that one. Kanellis now with a series of rights and lefts. Cash Wheeler has him up and goes after the shin buster, going after the leg early on. Will that be enough? There's one. And out the back door early in the match for the cover, but you can't blame him for trying. Want to welcome everyone here live on the Nation Network. Thank you for joining us. It's going to be a tremendous night. Stay with it. PFW in the house. Killshot joining us. Keith O'Toole, welcome aboard. And Yakuza. Nation strong here tonight. Shot to the midsection, ends up with a DDT, and now cover with a leg, trying to become the new tag team champions here. Well, I'd say Kanellis has one big problem, and that is that he's way too deep in the other team's territory. Might have heard your suggestion there, because he quickly turned things around, and now Wheeler in trouble. What's this? Oh, man, that forearm right to the back of the skull. He makes the tag. Dax has him up in the air. Dax Harwood is a down-and-out bruiser of a wrestler. He's very much cut from the similar cloth as, say, let's an Arn Anderson. This tag team has really been compared and contrasted with some of the all-time greats, including the Midnight Express, including Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard. Not a bad group to be in a conversation with. Matt Taven, he has done everything he's ever wanted to do in an ROH wrestling ring. It would not be a surprise if Honor No More, it would be a disappointment, but not a surprise if they walked out of here tonight with the tag team titles. Definitely capable of it as we see him right there driving those knees right into the ribs. Dax Harwood comes in with a bit of a bullseye. You look at that left shoulder heavily taped, and that is never a good sign when you get in the ring and your opponents can automatically have a bullseye target. Here comes the double team. Kanellis off the top, and Dax is in trouble. Both guys went for a big move and they both missed. Has him with a butterfly into the power bomb. Oh, Kanellis gonna feel that one. Nice reversal by Kanellis. Getting real interesting now. We talk about catch as catch can. These two teams right now, all four men, very familiar with each other's styles, and they've been in the ring before, just not since we've seen the FTR take the tag team titles here in Ring of Honor. And another huge lariat. Thinks he might have it this time. Daxon's in trouble. There's one. There's two. Oh, and he just barely kicked out. Sign of disrespect right there by Kanellis. Went for another clothesline. This time he comes up empty. Tag is made. And now Cash Wheeler is in trouble. Went for the super kick. Nobody home. And Wheeler makes him pay the price. Here comes a double team. This could be it. The Shatter Machine just laid him out, and now going to work. That's a move that they normally finish a match with. Manages to kick out. Kanellis still going. Not done yet. Tag team titles on the line. He's not going to give that up without a fight. However, Harwood just clipped the wings, you might say. It was really the knee. Oh, he turns it in. That inverted figure four. Save had to be made by Taven. And he pays the price as well. And now the double team on the illegal man. Taven's not legal. Kanellis taking advantage of that lapse in judgment, in my opinion, because you should have stayed focused on the legal man. Goes down, rolls him up too close to the ropes. Full Nelson into a German suplex. You know, they made it very clear, FTR did, they are not about being fancy high flyers. They're not going to get up there, come off the top rope and do any of that crazy stuff. Oh, DDT might have knocked his lights out. Shoulder out. Kanellis. Call him Kanellis, call him Bennett, call him what you will. Has him up across the shoulders. And he caught the ankle. Save made. Dax Harwood just made a massive save because this match was about to be over. Kanellis wanting him back up again. Clothesline turns him inside out. Taking a page right there out of his wife's book, blowing a kiss to Cash Wheeler. One more double team, could that be enough? Missile connecting. Dax Harwood is in trouble. Oh, look at Taven now. He doesn't mind going high side, and he missed. They tie up now in the middle of the ring. That gets no one the advantage. And now Irish whip to the apron he goes. Big right hand. Follows it up with a left hand. Now they're on the apron. What is he going to do here? Dax drops him back first, right on the edge of the apron. Taven head first into the steel post. And the tag team champions right now have momentum solidly in their favor. Fans, this is just the opening match of the evening. What is it gonna be like later tonight? Trying to get him to submit, but it's outside the ring. He's tapping out. It doesn't matter. It has to take place inside the ring. But now look at Matt Taven favoring the leg. All four men going at it here on the floor. And Matt Taven back in the ring. They're going to get the win by a count out. Well, I got to tell you right now, that is the luckiest win that they have ever had. FTR was solidly in control of this match. The action spilled outside the ring. As we take a look back at some of this one, there were so many great moments. Absolutely.
Here are your winners.
Well, they win the match, but they do not walk away with the ROH Tag Team titles. Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, triple threat action. We know who two of the three are going to be. Come back and we'll find out together as we solve the riddle of our first question mark.
It's time! It's Nation time!
For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere.
And now is your chance to join the nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out 2/3 of this match we already know. Candice LeRae makes her ROH in-ring debut here tonight. Taya Valkyrie will be here tonight. The question is, who will be the third entrant in this triple threat match to determine the #1 challenger?
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Anaheim, California, Candice LeRae.
Once again, I want to welcome everybody joining us here live on the Nation Network. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the bottom of that video so we know you were here. Jamon Scott joining us. How you doing?
Here she comes.
And her opponents, first, from Vancouver, British Columbia,
Taya Valkyrie setting off the fire alarm system here.
This lady has been through many, many promotions. She has been successful at every one of them. And right now, she's one of these free agents. She moves around.
Indeed, and she's had a lot of success at all of them. She's been at Impact, is still a part of their roster as well. Toni Storm, wait a minute.
You gotta be kidding me! Wait a minute!
We know who this is!
And she's here in Ring of Honor!
That's Sasha! This crowd has come unglued!
Well, I think things have just changed here in Ring of Honor in the women's division. I mean, like a seismic shift has taken place.
Everyone is officially on notice. I don't know how much of this Toni Storm may or may not have known about, but you know she's got to be watching the action right now.
Well, she was going to watch it just to know who the winner was, but now, damn.
Sasha coming out with a series of kicks and shots to the head. Valkyrie comes back with a little offense of her own. And here's the Irish whip. Into Candice LeRae she goes. And now look at this.
See Sasha dropping outside of the ring right there and letting these two ladies go at it.
Cheering it on from ringside. Meantime, inside the ring, look at this.
Sasha Banks comes in there just long enough to break up a pin attempt. And again, back outside the ring.
Crowd doesn't seem to be too happy with these antics, but you can't exactly blame her for it either. It's smart moves. Let these other two do damage to one another. She just took out the referee. Comes up with a clothesline, and Candice in trouble.
Sasha has her up.
Going for the Three Amigos suplex. Let's see if she can finish it off. Meantime, Valkyrie getting herself back together, collecting herself, if you would. Sasha again going after the referee. I'm not sure what's going on in her mind. Well, she's had a lot of time to think about things, and who knows? She's had a problem dealing with authority figures in recent months. Maybe that's the way she looks at it. Indeed, could be acting vicariously, using the referee. There's a nice DDT, just bounced the head of Valkyrie off the mat. And in return, Candice LeRae dropping Sasha. Caught her up in a small package. Almost got away with that one. That would have been a major upset. Sunset flip, Sasha landing hard on the back of her head and rolls outside the ring back out to the floor. Sasha breaking up the attempt by Candice LeRae. And another DDT. Candice is in trouble. Going for the Three Amigos once again. Paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero. Sasha avoiding the attack of Ty Valkyrie. Taya coming out after her on the floor here. Hurricane Rana. There's not going to be a count out. It's a triple threat match. We're going to get a winner. DDT to right here on the floor, and Sasha's going to be feeling that one. Now they're double teaming. Look at this, Sasha though trying to fight her way out of the double team, and she does. All three of these ladies battling it out outside the floor. The win can only take place inside the squared circle. Valkyrie has her from behind, Irish whip. Sasha into the corner, runs right into the big elbow. The Meteora, she's got the ankles hooked. Save was made, or else this one would have been over. What a drop kick. Bank statement. She rolls through, she's got her hooked up. And the save made by Taya Valkyrie, or this match was over. Valkyrie hooks the leg, and Sasha Banks kicks out. She has her covered. Shoulders down, referee can't get in position. Candice LeRae just saved this match. Rolls through, and Sasha's got the shoulders down. These three ladies giving it all they've got. Candice just caught her with a spear and follows it up with a big right hand. Devastating clothesline right there. Sasha Banks, what has she got in mind here? There's that neck breaker, and now again goes for the cover. Shoulders are down, and the save made by Taya Valkyrie. Valkyrie goes for the cover, gets one, gets two, and she almost put her away. Valkyrie got caught between not one, but both challengers. Sasha went for that drop kick and missed. Meteor again, the shoulders down. Valkyrie trying to get there in time, and she just barely does. Crossbody! Coast to coasting on that one. Backstabber taking a page out of the book of the boss. Sasha Banks now one-on-one. Valkyrie is nowhere to be found. She's stunned at ringside. And again, the bank statement turns it in. Too close to the ropes. Valkyrie, sit out, jawbreaker, and Sasha's in trouble. Head first into the bottom buckle, and now Sasha on the floor. There's no one there to make the save. It's one-on-one right now. Huge opportunity for one of these two ladies to put this one away. Taya Valkyrie comes up with a tornado DDT. Could be the end of the match. No one to make the save indeed. Taya Valkyrie will continue her winning ways. Well, I've got to tell you what a freaking match. Ladies and gentlemen, not exactly, I think, what Sasha wanted here tonight, but she didn't get pinned, she didn't submit, but she also didn't move up the ladder of success here in the ROH. She had a major advantage, though nobody knew she was part of this match. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with more ROH. This is Death Before Dishonor.
This is the three-time Impact Wrestling X Division champion, the newest member of Bullet Club. I am the inevitable Ace Austin. And right now I want you to check out something on YouTube for me. If you're looking for some wrestling content on YouTube, go ahead and head over to the NatioNetwork. All right, they got some old school, they got some new school, and I'm willing to bet, chances are, they've got something that you'll like, and that is inevitable.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ring of Honor Television Championship.
All right, wrestling fans, this is a return match. Earlier this week, we saw this man who was at the time the ROH television champion until he ran into the Machine, Brian Cage. Well, as we know, every champion gets a return match. This is his. Hennig has said, I will die before I let him leave here tonight with that title. You have to wonder about the code of honor that we like to have here in Ring of Honor and whether or not these two men, even with their short history, will be able to put their personal feelings aside well, you see that shirt right there, better than perfect, referring, of course, to the lineage. His father, the legendary Mr. Perfect. And I don't know that he's better than perfect or not, because that's saying a lot. Indeed, his father, one of the all-time greats in the world of professional wrestling, to take nothing away from Joe Hennig. As we take a look at the newly crowned ROH television champion, ladies and gentlemen, the Machine, Brian Cage, making his way down the aisle. Can anyone stop him? Well, thus far, the answer has been resoundingly no. This crowd electrified, and they are ready. Normally, when we talk about return matches, they are months in the making. This is only days later. The wounds are still fresh in this one. No doubt about it, the blood is still trickling, and it is going to be on. I don't think there's going to be a feeling out process that's going to go very long in this. There's already been talk that if Joe Hennig finds a way to win that title back tonight, we're talking about a minimum 2 out of 3 series.
Introducing the challenger from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 208 pounds, Joe Hennig. And introducing the champion from Fontana, California, weighing in at 274 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor television champion, the Machine, Brian Cage.
The Machine, Brian Cage, the ROH television title on the line right now. His opponent, the former champion, Joe Hennig. When we say former, we're talking about days ago he was the champion. No doubt Hennig has had some sleepless nights since losing that title, but not many of them. He can rectify all of that right here if he's capable. Did you see what he just did? Cage is a machine. He's a monster of a man, and he just springboarded off the middle rope and clobbered the challenger. Hennig now thought about going to the top rope, and then I think thought better of it, but comes back in and gave Cage enough time to recuperate and come up with a big clothesline. Tornado punch to the head. He might have knocked him out. This could be over already. There's one. These two guys are going to test each other. I don't see this one going long, to be honest with you. I don't know how it can. They are unloading with everything they've got early on. Cage has got the advantage. The champion now wants the challenger back up. And another one deciding differently. Setting him up for the pump handle. Into the face plant. That's got to be all she wrote. Hennig able to kick out somehow. That is a devastating move right there. You're spinning the guy around and driving him face first into the canvas. You look at the offense of Brian Cage, how much of it is based around centrifugal force. And as we know, centrifugal force, he drops him! Power bombs him out to the floor! Centrifugal force doubles, triples, quadruples the effect of the impact, depending on how much of that force you put behind it. But when you drop a guy over the top rope with a power bomb, you're talking about a 10-foot drop to concrete. There's no giving that. Not again. I thought for a moment Hennig is being brutalized in this one, and he's going to have to come up with something to answer the incredible offense of Brian Cage. Well, he didn't become the television champion by accident. And Cage dropping him head first into the turnbuckle, and the challenger collapsing. I don't know that Hennig can take too much more of this. The size and the sheer mass of muscle that is Brian Cage on display, and Hennig has no answers for it. Cage has him up in the air. What's he gonna do? Hennig fights his way out of the powerbomb. That back elbow finding the mark. Standing dropkick, nicely done. Tries to drag the champion away from the ropes, and he does, goes for the cover. Hooks the leg. Cage is down for 2, and he almost got his title back. These two guys are testing one another. There's that neck breaker. He's had a lot of success with it. Will it be enough to bring the television title back? He got 2. He got him. Joe Hennig just made history. Joe Hennig just shocked the world. Fans, this looked like it was a one-sided beatdown. But somehow Hennig managed to come up with enough offense. There's that neck breaker in the back of the head. Look how it hits the canvas, I beg your pardon. Yeah, he bounced that head. He might very well have given him a concussion.
Here is your winner and new Ring of Honor Television Champion, Joe Hennig.
He said, I'm not leaving without that title back around my waist. And guess what? He's not.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ring of Honor Women's Championship.
We have solved one mystery. We're about to solve another. Who did she choose? Toni Storm. Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai is here in Ring of Honor. Handpicked by Toni Storm to challenge for the Woman of Honor Championship. This women's division is really becoming something special. It already was, but take a look what we're getting. Sasha added to the roster, now Dakota Kai. I know we're in the month of July, but man, oh man, it is really heating up. Here comes the Ring of Honor Woman of Honor Champion. Toni Storm strutting her way down the aisle to the ring. Look at the confidence of a champion. They're calling it death before dishonor for a reason. These competitors tonight, as we have seen, are putting everything they've got into it. Nobody is laying down around here tonight.
Introducing the challenger from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
Mixed reaction from this crowd here tonight.
Introducing the champion from Gold Coast, Australia, she's the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Toni Storm.
No mixed reaction there. This crowd loves her. Dakota Kai taking a look at that title. Imagine night one walking in. Hey, you know what? That's what Toni Storm did. Indeed, she did. She walked in here, Ring of Honor, right when we were in a transition period. Shocked the world. And Dakota Kai coming right out with some big kicks on the champion. Oh, that heel right to the chin. And Dakota looking to make it early night. Nobody home right there. Now let's make a point of the obvious, perhaps. But Dakota comes in with a bullseye on her as well. We talked earlier about Dax Harwood and how he had his shoulder taped up. But look at that knee brace. And don't think Toni Storm isn't. But we mentioned earlier, Toni handpicked her opponent tonight. I don't think she was looking to take an easy night or an easy payday. But at the same time, she knew there was a question about that knee. And we're going to see if she does anything with it. Thus far, she hasn't even attacked it once. But let's see if she makes that a point of this match. Well, it should be crazy not to, but right now Toni has turned the tempo real quickly in this one. And the champion all the way up to the top rope now. Dakota Kai slowly to her feet and brushes away the attack. Winding up the arm and another kick right to the face. Man, Dakota Kai going to work, and this crowd not so happy with that. Pulling back on the head and the neck of Toni Storm, trying to draw submission. I would feel a little bit more threatened with a move like that if she would strap an arm, maybe a forearm across the chin and pull back with more leverage than what she just did. Not to say that that feels good by any stretch, because I guarantee you it doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ring of Honor. This is Death Before Dishonor. And that's a DDT that might keep the title around the waist of Toni Storm. Just barely able to get that shoulder off the canvas, and Dakota Kai in trouble. Northern Light suplex by the champion, nicely executed right there. Once again, we want to welcome all of you joining us here live on the Nation Network. Roy W. in the house, One King Entertainment joining us. Keith O'Toole, Smoothie Realism in the house as well. Thank you one, thank you all for joining us here tonight. Dakota Kai has got the champion up across her shoulders. Oh, that might be it. We could be looking at a new champion crown right here tonight. Dakota Kai gonna make history. She does. Toni Storm handpicked her executioner. This was huge. Dakota Kai, she has been between matches for some time. And I think on paper a lot of people would have presumed Toni Storm was going to be the winner here tonight, but Dakota Kai had other plans.
And new Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Dakota Kai.
Tremendous win by that young lady, and that's how you make a statement. Fans, plenty more action still to come. We still have one mystery left to solve, and that is who is challenging for the Ring of Honor World title later tonight. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
Well, it's time. It's time. It's Nation time. For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the Nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos, and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation.
Yes, Daniel's in here. Very nice. Very evil. Very famous. You are watching the channel that is very nice and very evil. The Nation Network. Isn't that good? Yes, it's true. If you're not watching the Nation Network housing, you are. Wait for it. Wait for it. Cursed.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special tag team match coming your way featuring members of the JAS Jericho Appreciation Society. Chris Jericho had to get his hands in this thing. Had some words with Tully Blanchard recently on AEW. Well, he feels that the Jericho Appreciation Society is the #1 in professional wrestling. Tully Blanchard came out talking about Tully Blanchard Enterprises, and that was where it all began. From that point on, Jericho said, "Bring your guys. We'll be there at Ring of Honor in your own backyard, and we will show you." Sammy Guevara coming down the ring to join his longtime partner and friend, Chris Jericho. These two guys know each other very well. They have been together for years. There was a brief separation, perhaps a falling out, but they have mended those fences in recent weeks. Here comes their opposition, and I'll tell you right now, Jericho seems pretty confident. I don't know that I would echo that level of confidence if I were in his boots right now. Tully Blanchard escorting one of the top tag teams in all of professional wrestling today down to the ring. Take a look at them right there, man. They are absolute monsters among men. Khan and Toa. The gates of agony, and they are about to be opened. At the direction of Tully Blanchard, they enter the ring. Well, it's Tully Blanchard. I keep my eyes open because sneaking around back over there, you got Jericho and Kid Dynamite. You never know what they'll do. Bell sounds, action underway, and look at this, Jericho, nice move, getting a quick upper hand advantage on Toa. Well, the size and strength advantage definitely going to be in the corner of the Gates of Agony with Toa and Khan, no doubt about that. Jericho trying to walk him over to his corner. That's a long road to haul when you're bringing a near 300-pounder along there for the ride. And now the power and strength advantage coming through as Jericho eating a lot of heavy shots. Toa Liona comes off the rope, then again right back, going after Jericho. Goes for the DDT, but gets backdropped for his efforts. Has Jericho by the hair and throws him across the ring. Chris Jericho right now is in so much trouble early on because he woke up the sleeping bear. Didn't have to do it, chose to do it. Probably a smart move on his part to try and gain the early advantage, but right now that advantage has evaporated. Khan bringing him back up to his feet. Winding punch to the head. We would be remiss if we didn't mention the fact that Jericho is not exactly at the peak of his career. His best days are behind him. We know that. He knows that. But that's not to say he has lost it. I mean, he is still a very worthy competitor in any match that he steps in. But they say wrestling's a young man's game. Perhaps that is why Guevara is his tag team partner here tonight. That brings the youth. But what good is it if you don't get him into the match? Khan again listening to Tully Blanchard, cutting that ring in half. The mark of a quality tag team. From behind, and Jericho managing to get out. Look at this. Leona just throws him down with another clothesline. Joe Leona looking at Jericho. He's looking at him like he's lunch. Has him overhead. Gorilla press. Look at him bench pressing him overhead and dropping him down. Jericho thus far has been unable to make the tag to Sammy Guevara. Well, think about this. Let's assume there's a point in time where he does. He caught him and it had no effect whatsoever on the big man. Joe Leona deadlifts him from the canvas and just drives him head first. Too close to the ropes right there. Sammy Guevara just dropped off the apron, and I think he's seen more than he wants. Joe Leona might have put him away. The ropes right there. Jericho's been busted open. There is some blood loss, no doubt about it, at the hands of Toa Leona, and now the action on the floor as well. Toa Leona is dominating this match. Jericho has no one to make the save. Power slam, hooks the leg. Jericho looking at the lights. And just like that, the gates of agony dominating Chris Jericho. Sammy Guevara never even made it into the match, not legally. When you see a match like this, Tully Blanchard Enterprises has to be on the map. They're on the map. I got a bigger question. Who can stop the gates of agony? Thus far, the answer, no one.
Here are your winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gates of agony, victorious here tonight. This is Death Before Dishonor. We'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
This is the three-time Impact Wrestling X Division champion, the newest member of Bullet Club. I am the inevitable Ace Austin. And right now I want you to check out something on YouTube for me. If you're looking for some wrestling content on YouTube, go ahead and head over to the NatioNetwork. Alright, they got some old school, they got some new school, and I'm willing to bet, chances are, they've got something that you'll like. And that is inevitable.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this one is personal. Smoothie Realism, welcome to the Nation Network, and thank you for being here tonight. We're looking at a former World Heavyweight Champion. David Arquette. He was tag team partners just a few weeks ago with Danhausen. Well, that didn't work out very well. And after the match, there was a few words, and Arquette walked out, and I think Danhausen thought that was the end of that. Just a few nights ago, we saw Danhausen one-on-one competition, and that's when David Arquette came out from behind, speared him, cost him the match. And now tonight, Extreme Rules apply, which means there are no rules. Time to get even. Danhausen, the man who says he's very nice but very evil, has made it clear tonight he's going to be very evil. Ronald Craig, welcome to the Nation. Danhausen getting ready to extract a level perhaps of revenge here tonight. You know that this is something that he wants. Generally speaking, this guy is normally a little bit of a easygoing, but I got a funny feeling we're not going to see that part of him tonight. We're talking about Extreme Rules, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, head first! And Danhausen, we'll wait and see if he puts the curse on him or not. Big right hand, and another, and Arquette being backed up into the corner. Double throat chop right there, and he does it again. Arquette fighting his way back out. Boot to the midsection, nicely done, and now look at this. Arquette, Irish whip over the top rope he goes. Oh, and Danhausen just ate that knee. Into the turnbuckle, and now back elbow stuns the former world champion. Nice reversal right there, and Arquette back in the driver's seat. Danhausen not done yet. Another Irish whip to the ropes he goes. He caught him with a headbutt. He just stood there and laid into him with a headbutt. Over the top rope in the action now. Going outside the ring. Well, it's Extreme Rules, ladies and gentlemen. Into the guardrail he goes. Oh, wait a minute. Danhausen. He's gone outside the ring, and he's got a kendo stick. Arquette slow to get up, and now he realizes where He's going to find him. He changes plans. Single arm suplex takes him down. What happened to his weapons? I have no idea. Perhaps the curse. Head first, almost put him through the table. Oh, his head just bounced off that steel chair. He's got the baseball bat right to the ribs. Another one in Arquette. You know what? Give him credit. The guy has learned the craft. But at the end of the day, I would probably say he is more of an actor than he is a professional athlete. We have seen Arquette time and time again. Into the table he goes. And now what's going to happen here? Going for a suplex. Through the table. We have to wonder. Danhausen wants him back up on his feet. Has him with a choke slam. We say it's death before dishonor, and we're going to be happy. Perhaps we're going to see it here tonight. Arquette couldn't hold him, but he caught him with that clothesline. Nicely done. Wringing the neck of Danhausen. And now Arquette back in this fight. Anything goes, but you're only going to get a win inside the ring. These guys can kill each other out here. Hurricane Rana. Went for the crossbody and it does not connect. And now Arquette using the steel chair on Danhausen. Right to the ribs. He has been working over that midsection from the opening bell. Danhausen waiting for him to get back to his feet. He does. Has him up. GTH. He's got a problem. He's got him out. But you got to get him back in the ring to get the win, and that chair just broke. Danhausen back. Wait a minute, what's he got in mind here? Going under the ring. He's got another table. Obliging this crowd here. Has the table set up in the middle of the ring. Danhausen dropped. And now Arquette going outside the ring. He's got that kendo stick. Into the turnbuckle he goes. Hurricane Rana puts him across the middle rope. Arquette drives a knee down. Went for that spear, only this time nobody home. Almost put him through the table. Arquette in trouble. Oh, that's gotta be it. Hooks the leg, will that be enough? Danhausen gets the win. What a match. When you want hardcore, this is what you come to expect. Look at the destruction of that table. That might be the last we see of David Arquette in the Ring of Honor.
Here is your winner, Dan.
Tremendous victory for Danhausen. Oh, wait a moment. I don't know, he might not be satisfied with that. Setting up another table. Super kick to the face. Has him, now he's going after the leg, attacking the leg. Arquette is in trouble. Well, this match is officially over. I mean, it's not like anyone's going to get disqualified anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, Danhausen with a statement here tonight. Stick around, we'll be back with more in just a moment.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Ring of Honor Championship.
Our final mystery about to be revealed. Wait a minute! You've got to be kidding. Is that what I think? The open door challenge. That's Claudio Castagnoli making his return to the Ring of Honor. Holy! This crowd standing in reverence to one of the pillars of Ring of Honor. This man's battles here in Ring of Honor are legendary. Against names like Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness, Chris Hero. The favorite son has returned, and we have a main event. Well, I'll tell you what, if you're the world champion and you just saw this guy coming through the curtain, that's got to get in your head a little bit. Jonathan Gresham, he has had the open door challenge for almost 2 months. Anyone who can beat him in a non-title match would be headlining here tonight. The only problem is nobody could beat him. Will that change here tonight? You know, he wears that mask on the big events like tonight, so you can't see exactly the look on his face, but the way he's walking to the ring doesn't show in any way, shape, or form trepidation, and perhaps he should have a little bit. Because I don't care, I don't want to knock any of the names he has had in the ring in the last 2 months, but I'm not sure they quite rank on the same level as Claudio Castagnoli. He will be having his title challenge tonight like never before.
Introducing the challenger from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 232 pounds, Cesaro! And introducing the champion from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 242 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor champion, Jonathan Gresham.
Jonathan Gresham, Claudio Castagnoli. This is our main event here at Death Before Dishonor, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a tremendous night of professional wrestling here on the Nation Network, and we cap it off with this. Once again, those of you joining us here live tonight, including Biff Biffington in the house, make sure you click that like button down below. Hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. And Castagnoli just ate all that he had to offer and comes right back. The Swiss Superman picks up the ROH champion and deposits him with little to no effort at all. Comes off that top rope and he missed, and now the knee striking down. Castagnoli has him up in the air. Gresham power slammed right here in the middle of the ring. Has him up again across the shoulder. Head first into the turnbuckle. Did you see the impact there? Gresham went charging in and he got caught. There is a size advantage indeed for the challenger in this one. Face first and now turns it into a pinning combination. And Castagnoli kicks out on 2. Jonathan Gresham has accepted this open door challenge, not knowing who he'd be going up against because he wants to be that champion, and he has been that champion. But there is a downside to that, especially on a night like this with the lights shining bright, a major crowd on hand to watch. And what happens if you lose to this unknown opponent? Not that he's unknown in the business, but it's your own fault that you didn't have time to prepare a game plan because you didn't know who your opponent was going to be. Gresham has him tied up in that corner. Now look at him putting the work on that arm. Oh, he dropped him right on the top of his head with a brain buster. That might be enough. Castagnoli kicked out on one, and I am shocked that he was able to do that. Gresham wants him back up on his feet. Going after that arm, rolls in, cradles him, and Castagnoli back up again and not too happy. The Swiss Superman stunned for a moment. Look at the back and forth these two men are giving each other. Gresham now bailing outside the ring for the moment. Throws him into the steel steps, and now Jonathan Gresham. Well, he's soaking this in right now, as is this crowd. Drop kicks the knee. Flying forearm, and Castagnoli might be done. And again, able to kick out on two. Gresham setting him up right now. Castagnoli says, not today, big boy. Into the corner he goes. The champion now being caught with a series of Swiss uppercuts. And another one. What a drop kick, and the champion in trouble. Turns him in. Scorpion deathlock is applied. The champion in trouble. Gresham is desperately trying to escape the hold. He's powering out of it. Man, not the way you would normally teach someone to get out of that maneuver, but there aren't a lot of successful ways of doing it. Champion throat first across the top rope, and now the challenger in control. Or is he? Ties him into the tree of woe. And choking him out. Stretching the arm now of Cesaro all the way down. What is he going to do here? Into the shoulder. The human body, the anatomy, not meant to turn in those directions, and then you add that application of force right on the joint. That could have a lingering effect. Definitely a way to take away some of that size advantage that the challenger has over him. Powerbomb! Shoulders are down! Is it enough? No, we almost had a new champion right here. Dangerously close indeed. Cesaro driving him down into the mat. Gresham managing to kick out. Both of these men have absolutely unloaded on one another. Nice drop down right there. Deep arm drag took him down. Jonathan Gresham sizing him up and has him in the octopus. Cesaro fighting. He's hanging in as much as he can, but I don't know. The champion trying to draw submission. And Cesaro breaks out of it. Goes for the cover. He got 2 and almost got 3.
Cesaro looks at the referee, he can't believe it.
Splash off the top rope. He's in trouble. The ROH champion is in trouble. Shot to the midsection. Went for the drop kick to the knee. Cesaro sidesteps it this time.
Forearm just locked right upside his head.
And a dead lift of the champion. The overhead press.
The end is near, I fear.
He's gonna do it again. Can you believe this?
Cesaro is a one-man show right now. The power on display. And you know what? We're talking about a power advantage over Jonathan Gresham, who is in no way, shape, or form a small or a lightweight wrestler.
Well, he's not the tallest guy in the ring in any match he's ever been in, but I'll tell you this, the power of Jonathan Gresham. He stalks Castagnoli, has him, and again, locks in. Will this one be it?
Castagnoli's in trouble.
Trying desperately to draw the submission. Claudio not giving in.
He has got to be feeling it, man. The tendons in the ribcage have got to be snapping.
You can hear the groaning and the grunts coming from the challenger. I've never seen anyone last this long in the octopus.
Nobody's ever lasted this long in the octopus.
Castagnoli struggling mightily to stay in this one. The grind is real. The referee right there to ask him if he wants to give it up, and he won't.
It's for the ROH Heavyweight Championship of the World, and that means everything to Claudio Castagnoli. He didn't come back here to lose.
Jonathan Gresham, he might be losing his grip at this point in time. The muscles probably burning. Castagnoli has him up. And again, hanging him across the top rope. Somehow, some way, he manages to kick out. Drop kicks the champion all the way to the floor.
Will he be able to get up for this one? He does.
And right away meets him with that cross ankle sweep, nicely executed right there. Castagnoli has him in the ring one more time. Looked like he was going for another variation of either that sharpshooter or perhaps that single leg crab we saw earlier. Gresham had the smarts enough to get out of it. Not this time. Face first. He might be out. And he still reaches deep down inside and finds what it takes to kick out of this one. Castagnoli on the top rope. Wants a champion on his feet. He's got it. Cross body. Gresham is in trouble. The pump handle. Cradle. Shoulders down. And Castagnoli kicks out.
It's death before dishonor, and I got news for you. It might have to come down to it.
Cesaro again caught in the octopus. He can't possibly sustain this anymore. Jonathan Gresham You have to wonder how much more he can apply the hold. It's a lot of strength on his part as well. And the muscles have got to be tearing down. They've got to be wearing out. You're trying to make a submission hold on a guy like Cesaro who has that height advantage. Everything about this move at this point in time might be working against Jonathan Gresham. Referee is right there asking him if he wants to give it up. Castagnoli survives again. Devastating forearm, and then a stomp to the midsection. And now Castagnoli. He is unhinged. He is delivering with an unbridled force of nature. Oh, this is it! The giant swing! We might have a new champion right now! 1, 2, we do! What a match for the ROH Heavyweight Championship of the world! Ladies and gentlemen, we talked about the open door challenge. We talked about the fact that the champion had gone up against the best of the best, but tonight he met the rest. Both of these men went to war here tonight. There is no dishonor in losing here in this one. We cap off a night of the most memorable wrestling action we have seen here in the Nation Network in some time.
Here is your winner and new Ring of Honor champion, Cesaro.
A dream comes true for that man right there, Claudio Castagnoli, the new Ring of Honor World Champion.